up guys, eRivera94 here, bringing another unboxing video, and today we're going to unbox something very special. We have the release of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the classic edition of that. So Nintendo has released yet another mini version of one of their retro consoles. Last year it was the NES Classic, and this year it is the SNES Classic Edition. Now, I never got around to buying the NES Classic at retail price because it sold out so fast. Never would have expected it, neither did everyone else. I don't think anyone was anticipating how much, it would sell out, how much people would go crazy for it, and, scalpers would resell and all this and that. So, a lot of people learned this time around, and Nintendo learned as well. They are releasing a lot more, and it is true. It's a lot easier to get the SNES Classic than it was ever for the NES. It is a lot easier. A lot of the stores are restocking even within the week. I know the New York Nintendo store was actually selling it all week long, so it's a lot easier to obtain this one, which is a good thing. Now, this is super awesome. I'm very excited for this. Hopefully I can get around to getting the NES Classic once they reissue it. Yes, they are reissuing it, which is awesome. I would be very happy to grab one at retail price. This time around I did get lucky, and I did manage to get one at retail, so $80 this time around, and it's because it comes with two controllers, unlike the NES Classic that came only with one. The box is just awesome. I'm a guy that really enjoys boxes of things. I'm sure you guys are aware. Any mock collector out there of figures and just collectors in general, especially people that collect video game stuff, we like collecting the boxes as well. I never will ever own a game without the box, and I'm trying to obtain systems with their boxes, especially the retro ones, which are really hard to come by. But this box, they did a fantastic job with this box. Everything looks awesome. The way they made it is it's very nice. I love how everything came out. Here's the back. You can see all 21 games that are included, including the never before released Star Fox 2. Picture of everything on back there. And then the side just gives you information about the controller and the console itself. So without further ado, let's get this thing unboxed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open it from the side here. Let's open the little tab. So this comes out, hopefully. And then you slide this flap open. And then very cool, we do have, it says right here, let's see if I can get it in there. It says now you're playing with superpower, so that's cool. To slide it right out, it comes out as so. Alright, so the first thing we do see is the instruction manuals. I believe these are at Super Mario World. And I guess this shows a little bit of information about all the games included, it looks like. So if we slide this out, I know a lot of people don't read the manuals. This is actually just a user agreement thing. This looks like to be a little poster. Yeah, it seems like it's a poster, which is cool. I didn't think it came with a poster, so that's awesome. So there's a little bit of a mini poster, shows some information about some of the games in there. Not gonna get it all in frame there, but pretty cool. So I like that. And so we'll put that back in there, and we'll get that out of there. And then here we can already see the system in there and the two controllers. So let's go straight to the system. Let's go straight to the console. Look how small it is. It's in my hand. Wow. Take it out. Look at that. That's so cool. Wow. So yeah, it literally does fit in your hand. You can literally put this in your pocket. Very cool. I like it. It's got some weight to it. It's not just a hollow piece of plastic, which is pretty much what it's supposed to be. But there's your HDMI port, and then your power. So that's cool. So of course it would have been cool if they just did it just for just to be fun, if we could open that up and then the eject button, but they do not do anything. But you do power it up the same way as the original console by going up and down on the power, and then the reset, you also reset it the same way. So that's just amazing. I like how they did that. Nintendo Entertainment System, power, reset, and here's the front. Obviously, you cannot put the controllers through those same ports, but they did scope that there. I wonder if the light turns on the same way as the original. That'd be cool. So there's Nintendo on the top there. So this is awesome. I really like how this looks. Like I said, I don't have the NES Classic to open, so I don't know how that looked, but I'm sure it came out just as great. This is just so cool. I never would have expected Nintendo to do something like this, and I'm sure they never expected it to be as popular as it was, or as it is. Because when they first announced the NES Classic, when I saw it on, video game websites and all that, I didn't think much of it. I thought it was going to be easy to find. I didn't think it was going to be this crazy of people trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? So when it came out to be as big as it was, it surprised the whole world, I guess you can say, because it really is just it's a mini console with 21 games in it. What's the big deal? But still, it's still a very cool collector piece, and it's gonna be really fun to play these, especially on an HD TV. So now we're gonna get to the controllers. I guess you can take this flap, or this flap actually opens up a little bit. Wow, there's actually a lot of stuff in here. Alright, so we got the two controllers. It seems like, let's see what we got here. So we do have an HDMI cable. So there's that. I'm sure we have a lot of those now. And then we do have the AC adapter, which is just a wall plug with a USB port. And then it's almost like a phone charger, So it's got the same port as like a Samsung phone. That's pretty cool. So it's not like that complicated. It's not a complicated power brick or nothing like that, which I don't think it's supposed to have anyway. So anyways, let's get to the controllers. I'm pretty excited about the controller. So there it is. So wow, I mean, it feels good. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab my official SNES controller and see how it feels next to this one, or how they look to each other. They should be exactly the same. There's the back. So yeah, so here's the L and R buttons. Fun fact, Super Nintendo is the first system to have the trigger, well, not trigger buttons, but bumper buttons up here, L and R. So there's that. Got the D-pad. Everything feels great. So that's cool. The cord's all wrapped in here. It is longer than the NES Classic one from what I hear. And then the port is actually just the same as a Wii remote. So, and then also, I guess I didn't really show it, but to put the controller in, this actually opens up. I did mention that you cannot put them in here. How do you open this? I guess it just, there's not really like a latch to put your nail in or something. You just gotta kind of, let's see if I can get it. I can see it moving. Alright, so I'm here struggling with this, but it's actually down here. There's two things that it helps you pull it out. So you pull it from here and then it goes down as so. So it kind of just dangles there. I don't think it'll break or nothing, but there it is. That's how you plug in the controllers. So there's that, in case you guys were wondering. That's how you do it. There you go. So, alright, and there we have the two controllers next to each other. So the original one's on the left here. Obviously you're going to see it's a little bit worn out from use. I don't know if you can. It's got some scratches and a little bit of like yellowing, but I guess it's just dirty. I did get this at a yard sale. So it's a little not clean, I guess you can say. I did clean it though, but there's some marks that don't come off. But here's the port. So there's that. But obviously it's the same size, everything, thickness, everything's the same. But you can see there how they look. A lot of ones, the SNES Classic, everything's the same. So buttons. The top buttons feel a lot better and sturdier on the new one, the SNES one. It still feels good, but if I had to choose one, I guess this one. But honestly, they really just replicate it exactly the same as the original. The back, the SNES one has a lot more of these symbols down here, so you can see all that, and then the original one only has this up here. Alright, you guys, there you have it. Thanks for joining me on this unboxing video of the exciting SNES Classic. Hope you guys were able to grab one. If not, keep an eye out. Keep waiting, because they will release them again. These are not going to be as, crazy hard to find. Right now they are, but they will come out soon. And I know, because this has been extremely easier to get than it was the NES Classic. I know the pre-orders were hard to get as well, but we all know that in the beginning, and this goes with figures too, it's always hard to get that one thing that everyone wants. So in the beginning it's tough, but I think if you wait it out, you'll be able to grab one. So with that said, I cannot wait to play it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the unboxing. Alright guys, so make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the bell button to get notified when I get new videos uploaded, and make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. With that said, don't forget to game on, and have a great day. Bye.